Pushing the pedal to the floor is exhilarating, right up until the moment you realize you don't have a steering wheel. You've probably seen the lists, the promises that you can use ChatGPT to instantly handle customer support, pump out endless marketing copy, and save hours of daily work. But treating ChatGPT like an autonomous operator that just runs your business in the background for free is a dangerous trap. If you set it on autopilot to manage your communications, you end up blasting your customers with robotic, repetitive phrasing. That actively damages the trust you've spent years building. To get real value out of the technology, your daily role has to change. You stop being a from-scratch creator and you start acting as a managing editor. The true competitive advantage doesn't come from simply logging into the AI. It comes from investing the human effort required to strictly manage it as your co-pilot. It is completely natural to want to replace your slow, manual workflows with instant generation. In a traditional workflow, time is eaten up in manual creation. In an AI workflow, that creation block shrinks to minutes, replaced by prompt engineering and factual verification. You're trading the friction of staring at a blank page for intense editorial oversight. If you fail to allocate time for those new editorial steps, the mistakes you make will completely wipe out any financial benefit you got from moving fast. AI dramatically reduces the cost of execution speed, but it demands an equal payment in contextual quality control. To see which benefits offer a positive return on your time, we plotted them on this matrix, measuring human effort against business impact. Let's start with Group 1, content creation, marketing, and brainstorming. These drop cleanly into the low-effort, high-impact quadrant. To make these work, you have to feed the AI strict rules about your brand voice and put tight constraints around your target audience. Do that, and the immediate outcome is massive. You can rapidly generate dozens of campaign concepts and blast right through writer's block with a solid first draft. But without those strict inputs, you end up operating a printing press that just stamps out endless, perfectly identical, soulless pages. Publishing that unguided output waters down your brand and makes you sound exactly like every other lazy competitor in your market. Unfiltered AI content solves the speed problem, but it requires heavy human injection to solve the quality problem. Bringing the matrix back, we shift to operational benefits: 24/7 customer support, personalized experiences, and global translation. These land in the high-effort, high-impact zone. This requires a steep technical climb, integrating APIs, building custom GPTs, and uploading proprietary FAQ databases while setting strict behavioral guardrails. The outcome here is powerful. You get always-on, multilingual support that drastically lowers your routine operational costs. But the main trade-off is severe. If the AI hallucinates, it will confidently give your customers false information, like a wrong return policy, which directly frustrates the people trying to pay you. On top of that, fully automating your support strips away the human touch, which is often a small business's primary differentiator. Automating interactions can beautifully scale your operations, but it exponentially increases the risk of brain-damaging errors if your technical setup is flawed. Then there is the final group of benefits: increased productivity, smarter decision-making, and employee training. There is a mandatory input step here. You have to spend time anonymizing sensitive company data, stripping out client names and financial numbers before feeding it into third-party AI models to prevent leaks. Once it's safe, you get instant distillation of complex research, seamless meeting summaries, and rapid onboarding guides. But here is the critical limitation. AI lacks actual business intuition. It doesn't understand your office politics, and it has zero awareness of the undocumented market context you deal with every single day. Because it cannot account for human nuance, every piece of insight it generates requires high-level vetting before you act on it. AI is unparalleled at summarizing historical data. It just cannot make the final strategic leap required for executive decision-making. So where should you actually start? This scorecard breaks down a deployment roadmap, matching specific AI features to the resources you currently have available. If you are a time-poor solopreneur, your focus belongs exclusively on Group 1, content and ideation. This group requires zero financial cost, very low technical skill, and keeps you in total control of the final output before anything is published. If you are a mid-market optimizer, you can safely move into Groups 2 and 3, operations and analysis. At this stage, you actually have the structural resources, the budget, and the staff required to maintain complex custom databases over time. Your starting point shouldn't be dictated by what the AI is capable of doing. It should be dictated by what your business is capable of managing. Ultimately, AI does not eliminate work. It simply shifts your daily effort from manual creation to strategic curation. Trying to implement all 10 of these marketed benefits at the exact same time is a guaranteed way to break your workflows. Instead, isolate the single bottleneck that is costing you the most time today and master the specific inputs required to solve just that one issue. Businesses that win with AI treat it as a powerful co-pilot that requires ongoing investment, not a magic autopilot that runs for free.